just UC Davis plays so hard, throws so many different looks at you defensively, and we to go in at halftime up with a significant lead and thought we didn't shoot the ball that well. I know we didn't, and hard to sustain it. They made a good hard run at us, and they're gritty and tough. And T.Y. Johnson's a really good player. We had to battle through some foul trouble, and I think when Jalen got back in there late in the game, kind of hammered that thing home for us in a good way, and plays before now can't be better.
All right, Coach. Once again, great play by Maxine, career high in points, 5 threes, double-double. So what can you say about the player that you got to meet before the season and then now?
You know what? I've always believed in him even before he started at Stanford because I was trying to get him Washington State, and I was kind of, and it's a process as to figure out, understand like he's grown at his own pace to be a 7-1 guy, and you know, you're a 7-1 guy. You always have a lot of expectations, and now he's getting into the meat of his prime of his college career, where he can be a lead dog, and where he's only gonna get better. And that doesn't mean he's gonna go out and get 35 and 20 the next game, but he's just like understanding there's still a lot of room for growth. So I can think of 8 to 10 plays where, hey, we could maybe do better, but that's just part of the process. And him just playing that hard and producing like that it's exciting to see.
What's it like having a big man that is capable of hitting the three like that?
It's the unicorn. It's what I've been looking for all the time. I've been fortunate enough to coach a couple over my career, maybe not as good as him, obviously, but the guy I was assistant at St. Mary's, Daniel Kickers, and Wade McBaird, people might remember him. He can really shoot at 6'10", guy like that. They just really put a lot of pressure on the defense, and they, you know, to Davis's credit, they kind of iced the ball screen to the side. We did kind of let him pop and throw it to him there, and it's like he kind of had uncontested shots, and he made 5 or 6, and that's playing with fire a little bit.
Coach, UC Davis shot 59% from the field in the second half. What do you make defensively of trying to stop teams who are hitting shots like that?
You know, we got foul trouble, and we had to go man and zone a little bit, and like I said, it was one guy who was really putting a lot of pressure on us, and it was T.Y., and he was good, and there's some things that we can do better. But I thought they did it. I knew it was gonna be hard to guard their pick and roll off the side, whether we're switching it and stuff like that, because it's just where they set it and how hard they run it. It's hard to get to. We normally like to ice it on the sides, but you can't get there against them, so they're putting pressure at the rim, and our weak side rotations were a little poor their second half. So we'll look at it and try to clean it up for Wednesday.
So, Coach, mentioning T.Y., he only had 5 points in the first half. So what did you guys do to him then, and then he exploded in the second half?
You know what? He kind of played within himself a little bit. And to be honest, I think honestly, the second half, we just kind of, with Jalen on the bench, he's our best answer for him. He's, I think, a really good on-ball defender. He wears you down. Jalen Blake's is 205. He's, you know, it's hard to get by him. So I think he kind of wore us down a little bit in foul trouble. Uzziah got Uzziah foul trouble. Benny had him a couple of times. He's just, you know, he's a good player. He's gonna bring help, but he just kind of relentlessly kept it going. We got enough. You know, we came from the foul line. It's a little easier to get to the rim, and he did that.
So how you kind of manage things during the scoring drive? How was it the offensive? What kind of getting out of that? Yeah.
You know, I think it was really Jalen just drove the thing, got to the foul line, got put in the basket. Maybe Max got you know, we did some silly things like Max tried to dunk one on a good pass from Benny, like in that stretch, and tightened us up a little bit. So I just felt like Jalen just kind of asserted himself. They're gonna pressure and lock up on some stuff. We just had to get to the rim, and he did a good job there. That kind of helped us. I think at the foul, I made 1 and 2 in that stretch, and kind of just like, okay, we're okay. And it's more of an emotional thing. It's like him coming out there and his leadership kind of helped that a lot.
Coach, 3 of the first 4 games you guys started up around 15 to 20 by half. How important do you think that is, you know, moving forward?
It's great. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do. And, you know, today we still had a great start. It was up 6-5 in the first medium, but it was better. It was improvement. We've been starting slow and been able to, like, midway through the first half. And our defense is what did it first half, really. We held at 23. And they were guarding us pretty hard. We made some threes and stuff, but you know, anytime you get a lead like that's hard to sustain too, and people are gonna make runs at you, and you gotta, we'd like to not let it get to 6. I think that we'll learn 6, but it was 18 and a half, we got to 6, so we'll look to improve that.
So Coach, Maxine mentioned the big football game yesterday was inspirational. Did you get a chance to see the football game and how it ended?
Absolutely. That was Root and Emory. I was so happy for those guys, and just Stanford athletics, and those guys, they've been grinding, man. They're young, and watching, just seeing the freshman emerge as a wide receiver and help that and making plays. And it's just hard to do. Hard to win. Winning's hard. That's what I tell our guys. And for those guys to get their second ACC football win, they got another crack at another one. And just showing improvement year over year is important. And I think it's gonna, as they go, we'll all go. I'm excited for them.
Dealer kind of had an offshoot night tonight. Just kind of what is this not his night or just kind of
Yeah, I think you know, he's on the scout a little more, probably a little more pressure there like that. But he had some really good looks, and probably played him with the foul trouble. He probably stayed out there a few more minutes than he needed to, but he didn't turn it over. And he got to the foul line. You know, his floor game was great: 3 assists, no turnovers, 5 rebounds. You know, just didn't 0 for 6 from 3. That's unlike him. So, you know, they usually regress to the mean. So hopefully I think he'll be fine. And like I said, Linalow is a 2 for 18 on Ozai and Benny, and we're still won pretty easily.
Coach, so you guys are 4-0 now, and you know you've been rolling a lot. How long do you think it's gonna be before you guys lose?
That's one at a time, my brother. So I don't know, but I'm pleased with you know that they're learning how to win, how to put in those, like, I still don't know our team well enough, like, in that they're making a run at us. I'm trying to figure it out. What's the key? And like I said, like Jalen stepping up, Aiden stepped up, made big free throws, and had that end one and stuff like that. And I think it's going to help us. And I thought Chiz played his best floor game in a lot of ways. So just guys keep getting better and get comfortable with each other.
All right, Coach, you guys are playing HBCU coming up, and the women play HBCU Friday. So what does that mean to you to play against HBCUs, being that they're kind of on a different level as for Division I?
You know, I'm always we had this with the Pac-12 and these guys, and we got our butts whipped by Prairie View down in Houston. So respect everyone, fear no one is our motto. And there's been a lot of programs from HBCs that have been really good. I don't know anything about NC Norfolk yet, but it's a great opportunity for them to come out here and see Stanford, play Stanford. We went out to Prairie View. We toured their campus. We learned about the history of the HBCs. I think our guys don't think you really know and understand why they started and how they started. And it's a unique opportunity. And then at the end of the day, it's a basketball game, and they're coming to try to beat us, and we're trying to win. So it'll be fun.
Our folks say Span's pretty crazy. They're here for women's basketball. I was going to ask though about Agarwal, his rebound, 11 boards today. Just kind of looking at him from afar, you wouldn't look at him as a guy that would get a double, 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
What does he do well to get those rebounds?
You know, he's got a really good brain. He's really smart. Got good feel. He's got long arms, and he's tougher than you think. You know, he goes with the Cobra Kai look. What's Danny's name? He goes with the look, but it's like he's good. I can say attest that he's our second league rebounder in practice by a wide margin. So it's showing up in the games, and just it's great. You know, he's just good. We need it. We need more to join the party. Max gobbles up a lot. We're plus 15 and get mad at our guys. Like, you're not getting any rebounds. I'm like, we're plus 15. We're doing something right. You know, we'll manage.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.